Hi, this is Earth Angel Ascension 222. Hope everybody's having a good weekend. First, let me start out by saying, this video is going to be for all scapegoats or people that are recovering from scapegoat abuse, which is my specialty as a life coach. I'm going to explain something right now. There's a lot of people out there with a lot of unhealed trauma. And at some point, like during maybe their childhood, the trauma was like very intense, so they kind of separated from themselves. Which created like these personality disordered people that we see, like narcissists, or or people that are toxic, energy vampires. And first and foremost, to create your own energy, you still have to be attached to yourself. There's a social consciousness that runs the world, like a hive mind, and basically, we're born with our original template, which is our soul and our spirit, and we're all, born intact. In order to be in this club, I call it a hive mind club or social control club, you have to be like, you have to have your original self stripped, and then the false self comes forward and, agrees to this programming, social programming. So if you're a scapegoat, number one, they can't do this on you. They can't strip your authentic self. You're a truth teller. You're authentic. You're your own person. You do things your own way, and you're not part of that collective hive mind. And be thankful for that, man. The stuff that these things do. I'm attempting to make this video as I drive to the tanning place. I go tanning probably twice a week just to, get the sun in the winter time. It's very dark. Long story short, though, I'm getting off topic. Just be thankful you're not part of that collective hive mind. It's basically you take the false self of somebody and you put that forward, and that's what runs the world. And that's why, scapegoats are the most honest, caring, loyal, trustworthy people, and people avoid them like the plague because, their programming, which is part of that collective mind, goes against, or you go against that. You show them what they once were, and it kind of triggers them. It bothers them because what they have done is taken their false self and, made that their true self. But they were born with their true self. So just be glad if you're a scapegoat, you're not one of them. Zeph Daniels calls them the twice dead, meaning that they have given up their life already, and then they're going to die again. So, because this system is run by this collective system is run by these entities that run this realm. And if anybody wants to argue, and we can argue back and forth, but it's been since forever, when Satan took Jesus to the top of the mountain, he said, "If you bow down and worship me, I will give you all of this." Jesus did not, if this wasn't his to give, the first thing Jesus would have said was, that's not yours to give. But he didn't argue with him because he knew it was. What is Satan? He is the god of this world. He's the prince and power of the air, the great deceiver. Oh my God, this is wild. It's like I'm getting hit with all of these obstacles as I'm trying to make this. A car pulled out right in front of me in this car that I'm passing, and this car was speeding up at the same time, and it was almost like a dead-on collision. This is what they do to me at all times. Every direction, if I could put my thing on, like the film on them, I would show you how they try to distract me at all times, and they try to do this like little psyop on me. The biggest thing I will say about driving is just stay calm. Realize what's coming against you. They do these little obstacle courses because you're ascending, and they want to make sure that, you're punished for like speaking the truth here. God forbid we have one that can see it speaks the truth here. I'm going to say this. I don't care what you do to me, but until my last breath on this earth, I'm going to expose this truth. I'm going to expose this system, and I'm not going to have fear in my heart whatsoever. You want to kill me? No problem. I just gladly go back home. To ascend to a higher realm, because this is not heaven, that's for sure. But I'm not like a Debbie Downer or whatever. I'm just speaking the truth. This is definitely not a heavenly realm. This whole realm is based on this system, like this paper system that keeps you like on a hamster wheel. chasing like some sort of false illusion where, if I just get this, if I just get that, or if I do that, but you're still like, as soon as you notice you get ahead, and then they throw some sort of other obstacle at you. You know what I mean? Like, they throw some sort of other, bill that all of a sudden increased, or, now you need a card. So, you know what you have that is true value is right here, and that's your spirit and soul. And none of this stuff of this world, and none of these people of this world, are going to be a part of that, because when you go before Father's throne, it's just going to be you and him. These people are not going to be there with you. So if they like you today or hate you tomorrow, just understand they're being influenced by these entities in this realm to dislike you, because they cannot stand somebody that has truth in them, because the truth shall set you free, and they know that. So you either chase two things. You chase reality in this world, which is your spirit and soul, that you're already enough. You don't have to chase anything to have. It was a free gift from the Lord. Or you chase their paper system that keeps you stuck in the hamster wheel and feeding these entities, and you're always going to be, you're going to be kind of at their beck and call. Like, you're always going to be on the wheel. As soon as you get down to the bottom of the wheel, you'll get up to the top of the wheel. But then as soon as you get up to the top, like I said, you'll have some sort of other bullshit that'll happen that'll put you back on the bottom. I'm getting to the point where I want to embrace being a minimalist, because I just don't give a fuck. That's how I feel. Like, going through this nonsense, it just makes me really not want to care anymore about this stuff. And it's not that I have bad intentions towards anybody. I don't. It's the opposite. I just want to be left the fuck alone. I want to be at peace, and that's all that matters here. Because if you have all this stuff and you're one of them and you have no peace, you're already dead anyway. You've already lost. So I'm just going to say this for scapegoats. Learn to like your own company. Enjoy it. Laugh at these things, because it's like, it's 1,000,000% the Truman Show at all times, and have no fear of these things, because they're just bots. They're NPCs. They're like fill-ins. It's like I said, the original design, they gave up to jump on board the false design. So if you're a scapegoat, you're not part of that hive mind collective. And people that are scapegoats make the best friends, but they're avoided, because people that are living a lie and wearing a mask cannot be around you, because your transparency is a mirror reflection to their fakeness. Until next time, I love you. God bless you. Don't give up. Don't be upset by these little tactics they do. They're temporal. They are just attacks that take your energy and distract you. Until next time, I love you. God bless you.